are back, and today, yes, we are going to talk about 5 things you need to know about Magic Legends. I could say that, yeah, this is definitely a much better game than what it was before. So here are the 5 things you need to know. Starting at number 5. If you have played a similar game like this before, or you're into this kind of genre, then you probably don't need no convincing. But if it's your first time, then I can say that it's close to being an RPG, like Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, that game. Or maybe Diablo. Yeah, that's more like it. So, hop onto the bandwagon, and you decide for yourself if you like it or not. Story? Well, many of you don't like spoilers, so let's just put it this way. You just became a planeswalker. Nice, right? Travel the blind eternities, and you're dumped into an unknown plane. You're just confused. I mean, who's not going to be confused with all of those things that happen to you, right? And luckily enough, you met Rao. Yeah, Rao. He's in a little bit of a situation when you first met him. And he's going to show you the ropes. Yes, on how to become a modeled planeswalker. Yep, pun intended. So, let's leave it at that. Here's what I like about this game. When you start the game, you have a few spells which you can cast using your hotkeys, and then eventually you begin to build your spellbook. Yep, similar to your deck. And they made a clever way of making you cast your spells. It's as if you're drawing cards from your deck, also known as your spellbook, and then as you cast your spells, instead of it going into the graveyard, they sort of recycle it, which is a really good way of doing it. They still manage to incorporate the magic feel to it when you cast Wrath of God, or when you're casting a bunch of goblins or soldiers to aid you in battle. Don't need to imagine those anymore. So what can I say? I'm impressed. Now, if you're so used to high FPS games and jaw-dropping graphics, this is probably not for you. But if you like Magic, no, if you love Magic and wants to be a planeswalker for a day, then try this. Spell slinging, traveling from one plane to another. Yes, in a third-person perspective, that isn't so bad, right? A 3-dimensional view of Zendikar. Wow. So, the last and the most important one is, you probably need a PC or laptop with a minimum of mid-specs, i5, Ryzen 3, and up to probably at least 8 gigs of RAM, but I'm expecting almost everyone has a dual channel anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. And the game, it's still a little bit laggy and slow in some loading times, but hey, this is way much better compared to its alpha stages, like way much better. At the end of all of this, what do you think? Do you like it? Or is it just another one of those Diablo-like games? Let me know in the comments. For now, see you again in the next episode. Ciao.